Hey everyone, it's Alex and welcome to this video where we're discussing Corvus Glaive and whether or not Corvus Glaive is worth your hard-earned tokens and your Spotlight Cash keys. Now right off the top, it's a 3/5 that discards 2 cards at random from your hand and gives you +1 energy per turn. It's a pretty damn strong effect, but is it worth it? On the Snapchat I gave it 2 stars, kind of low on it. And in my testing, my first impressions on this first day, it felt pretty bad. But there was one particular combo and one particular deck shell that I think just might be the pop-off for Corvus Glaive. I'm going to show it to you in a sec, but before that, I have to say, now more than ever, this type of card is the kind of card you want to save your tokens, you want to save your Spotlight Cash keys. Don't get hyped up in the YouTube clickbait like this card's broken BS. Wait, because this card felt awful. In a bunch of decks, it felt like the most cuttable card in like Loki shells, which were okay. It felt completely cuttable in discard, which is kind of wild, even though I came up with a kind of cool deck. But in ramp, it has potential. And the deck I'm going to show you is like, it might be a card or two off from being an absolute banger. But you're going to want to wait. You're going to want to see if this actually does statistically shake out to be as good as I think it might be in ramp specifically. A little bit of a casino, which might give you a hint as the kind of deck it is. But Corvus Glaive, I think, has potential. But on this first day specifically, it's very hard to say whether or not it's going to be a difference maker, especially as a Series 5 card. However, the Spotlight Cash week is very strong, with X23 an absolute staple card in Destroy, and Gladiator, one of my favorite cards in the game, not only from a power perspective, but it actually is just fun. It's a great flavor card too, so I do like the Spotlight Cash week. But Corvus Glaive, is it good? In one shell, I think it might be. Let's talk about this pop-off shell right off the top, okay? So here we are, the Corvus ramp deck. Now, this is one variation of it, and essentially the core of this deck is you go Nebula, you add Sandman. Now, Sandman can be cut for Aero. The Sandman feels a little suspect to me, and if you cut Sandman, you cut Nebula as well, and then you go Sunspot Aero. That's kind of the other one I've been playing with. But you have Electro, Corvus, and Wave, and all of these chonky boys. And the idea here is if you Corvus Glaive, okay, you put Corvus into a location and you discard cards. You discard Magneto, you discard Vision, okay? And then what you do is you play Hela on turn 5 with the ramped out energy of Electro or Corvus Glaive. And then what happens is, it has to be Corvus Glaive, of course. You have Corvus and you have Hela. They're together, okay? Hela brings back 2 cards. What's interesting about this, provided that Hela doesn't scam you and block the location you played Corvus, that's why you want to play them together, you can play Odin on top of the Corvus Glaive and Hela. What happens there is the Odin will then reproc Corvus first, because it's first in the location, discarding 2 additional cards from your hand, and then reproc Hela again, and put those 2 cards you've discarded back onto the board. That is the pop-off combination that Corvus Glaive provides. In this ramp style deck, you can Corvus, you then can, you can Hela, and then you can Odin. And that is going to create a ton of value for you. And of course, on turn 5, you can do something like Sandman into the Hela on, turn 4, Sandman, turn 5, Hela, turn 6, Odin, with that extra energy. A lot of potential pop-off opportunity. And I have an example of this in the gameplay highlights you have to see. Truly remarkable power output. And I think that this potentially has the greatest synergistic play for Corvus Glaive. This ramp style, again, I'll do it right now. So if you cut the Sandman out, I think you go something like an Aero, and if you do that, you cut the Nebula out. Sorry, I'm moving between all my different things here. I have like this really crazy setup while I'm recording here, and then you go Sandman as the other variation of this exact deck, right? And I think that honestly is good. It's very good. It's very strong. Legion, again, is like substitutable if you want. I like the location control. But the combo ramp style deck, I think, is where he's going to be best. Conversely, I tried something a little different with Corvus the Accuser, turn 2 Master Mold. You have Ronin with Sandman, prevents them from playing. Iceman also kind of disrupts their hand to keep things in their hand. That could have been Nebula as well with Iceman. Sorry, Nebula could be there for Iceman if you have the Sandman. It's been a long day, sorry. But you still have the ramp options, and again, you have the Hela, Odin, Dr. Doom. You have like these pop-off combos. Once again, Corvus Glaive into Hela into Odin can bring back Dr. Doom, Magneto, and all these other cards, right? So a really cool deck. Not as good as the other one, though. This was just kind of an experiment we did with the Accuser. And then if you're like, hey, Alex, what about straight up Hela? I tried this Black Knight deck. It was honestly pretty good too. Not bad, but again, Corvus with these discard-based shells with like Lockjaw and stuff, it's like you don't need the extra energy if you're Lockjawing. It just never felt necessary. So I think that Corvus was the most cuttable version of this deck. Like I think you cut Corvus, this deck's better, right? And this was kind of a recurring theme. And then we go to, all right, what about just straight up Corvus discard, traditional discard? We tried a whole bunch of discard variations, and ultimately I found that you get rid of Helicarrier, forget about the Helicarrier, forget about the Collector and discard. Just straight up go Meek, Sunspot for the extra energy because you're often floating energy on in this particular situation. Strong Guy, not a meme. Strong Guy was very easy to set up with this kind of deck because you have Corvus Glaive, you have Hellcow, you have a lot of ability to, and MODOK, of course, just to blow through your entire hand. And the amazing thing about that is that with the extra energy, you're often able to, like, on turn 6, if you've not drawn Apocalypse, you can like sneak out more cards to dump your hand, and Strong Guy becomes more viable with that 1 extra energy without needing the, obviously the, what's it called? The Magic's Limbo, right? Strong Guy was legit here. I was very often popping off Strong Guy. If not almost every single game, Strong Guy was popping off. And Strong Guy and Apocalypse can be weird to play together, right? Very awkward to play together. But with that extra energy, it felt more viable than it should have been. Provided, of course, that you don't, the Apocalypse can be tricky, but you want to play down the Apocalypse, and then you want to, like, hopefully have an empty hand at that point, right? So, a really interesting deck. Maybe you cut Apocalypse and add something else if you'd like to kind of really focus in on Strong Guy. But as you've seen in the gameplay highlights, was surprisingly playable, even though traditionally Strong Guy and Apocalypse don't necessarily mix. Then we tried something else. We tried a Helicarrier version of Collector with Loki. And I tried to use like Nick Fury here for the added generation to kind of take advantage of the extra energy provided by Corvus Glaive. It was okay. But like, why run Corvus when you can just run Sif? I mean, if you have Helicarrier in your hand, you're basically trying to high roll. Like you can't, the way I approach deck building is, can I snap into a combo? If you have Helicarrier and Loki in hand with a couple other cards and you have Corvus, can you snap that? Probably not, because you can discard like everything you want to keep. But if you have Lady Sif, you can, because you know Sif's going to hit the Helicarrier and that Collector is going to ramp up, and then you can Loki next turn. So like, Corvus feels like this unnecessary risk. And so this was okay. Do I like it better than regular Loki? I don't think I do. Like, I honestly don't think I do. I would rather cut Corvus Glaive, keep the Sif, because like I have Quinjet anyway. Loki's discounting by 1 anyway. Not to say you don't want the extra energy, but like it just didn't quite feel worth it. And that ultimately just kept taking me back to this deck. Okay, or this variation of it, right? Again, I have a couple different versions of it. But I love it. I think this deck has a lot of potential. In particular, as I said, Corvus, Hela, Odin. That particular combination in a single lane has extreme pop-off potential. And I think that's where you're going to be finding Corvus Glaive's most valuable decks and highest win rates and best cube rates. A little RNG-centric, you need to draw right, but honestly, the pop-off's there, and it's damn good. Regardless, guys, I hope that this video helped you on these first impressions of Corvus Glaive. Hit the like button if you like to support my content, and if you're not subscribed, most people are not subscribed to watch these videos, which is kind of crazy. I'd appreciate your consideration of subscribing, and I hope you enjoy these gameplay highlights. I think they're a lot of fun. I think this deck might be way too draw dependent. Like, we're really praying for specific draws here. Like, if you don't play Mold on 2, you never play them. So what, you get to play Master Mold, what, 45% of the time, whatever the hell to draw. Oh my god, every time, man. I said it on the Snapchat, it's always Snap into Nico Deadpool. And it's a complete joke, man. Every single time. It never fails. There's the Mold. We always Corvus here. Hela's gone, always. Okay, Doom Mold, not bad. Doom Mold's not bad. Whoa, whoa, we have the combo, actually. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We actually have the combo here. It's hard to snap 8 against a Destroy player with a Deadpool this early, so I can't do it. I can't snap 8 on them because they are popping off right now. But we might get our pop off. So we get Ronan down. He pushes into the Forge here, which is going to prevent him from playing there. He's not going to want to play there, obviously. But now what we do is we Hela into Odin. This is the combo we've been chasing. You Hela now, and provided that she doesn't block off everything, You play Odin here. Corvus activates first, pumps the hand.
Minions to me.
Okay. Doom. Oh, this is actually perfect. This is beautiful. You do this, you're actually gonna get rid of hopefully Magneto and Wave or whatever. Watch, Magneto's the one that stays. But in theory, we're now popping off Doom again, Corvus and Hela. This is actually pretty cool. So watch, Corvus pops. It goes top left downward. Magneto, Electro. Hela reactivates. Electro. This is good. This is good. Magneto drags the Venom. And then Odin pops just for good measure. Oh, we did the combo. Oh, no. Do we just lose now? No. Oh. Oh. We win tiebreaker, but just barely. No, we don't. I can't do math. That's a 36, not a 28. I can't believe we just lost. Oh my God. We got the pop off and we still lost. We have 3 ramp options, right? But Psylocke was always the 3rd ramp option anyways. So this doesn't change that much. It just gives us Hela synergy. Okay, we have Legion, which can get rid of Mindscape. But this Corvus always discards Hela, right? That's kind of the problem. Got Asgard. We have to top deck a 5 cost eventually, right? Rip Hela every single time, right? Okay, Doom Sandman, not bad. Typhoid into Doom? Oh, okay. Wouldn't mind Legion here, honestly. Electro's a troll. I don't know how I feel about this. Legion, a turn too late. Hela brings back Sandman and Doom. We have to Legion. And that allows us to... I don't know. Legion sucks here. Mindscape. What we really want to do is... Hela Odin. We're giving him too many tools. I hate this.
Minions to me.
I get their Deadpool? No, never mind. Awful. Can they flip this location? If they play Magneto, they drag Corvus. This should be a win. Magneto mid wins. It's Blob. That's sad. Oh, what?
Victory.
What? Why? Oh my God. If that is not an advertisement for installing the untapped deck tracker, link in the description down below. I don't know what is. I was expecting them to Magneto and then pull Corvus. That is disgusting. Thus far, I'm hesitant on Corvus. There are so many good decks in Marvel Snap that sometimes feeling like you have to force a card into a lineup just doesn't feel good. He's felt okay with Helicarrier. It gives this deck a couple different options. Man, is Elysium like the thing of the week or what? How much Elysium gameplay can one man take? Do I actually Loki right here? This is kind of fun. So they're Corvus ramping. We have Corvus in our hand now. I mean, we could full meme if you guys want and double Corvus all the way across the sky. That would be pretty intense. Skip this turn. Infinite right. It's Agatha.
Hello, hello.
Corvus always hits Giganto. It was Agatha all along.
Hello, so happy.
Okay. Here's the turn. Black Knight. Nick Fury. Double Corvus all the way across the sky. It's so intense.
Who they dig up this time?
Actually, Corvus hits Apoc. Okay. Gives Collector more love. This can't be... I was gonna say, this can't be, I was expecting like a Ghost Rider. But oh! No! Oh my god! Why? Oh! What the... Oh, the humanity! Why? What even happened there? I can't believe it! We just lost to a Jubilee Heliplay! Now here's the problem. We have Corvus Glaive here, but we have Strong Guy. We don't want to discard Strong Guy. Like, we don't want to play out the Strong Guy. Like, this is... There's no way we discard it. Strong Guy every time. Oh! Yes! Strong Guy protected from Rogue. Miss me with that Rouge gameplay. We always hit MODOK, and I kind of get sad. Let's see. Call Obsidian gameplay? Damn. Okay. 50-50 this. MODOK remains. Yes! Yes! We're actually gaming here. We have all this extra energy. We draw a Apoc. I feel good. Oh. It's okay. Dawkins okay. Dawkins okay. We float some. We draw Swarm next. But Swarm doesn't even matter. We could play the Swarm out. Damn, it's Scar. We're still good. We're still good. We double Dawkin. Of course it's always Swarm. But hey, look, great example. We just drew Swarm, not screwed, right? We're not screwed because we have enough energy. We have 7. Corvus Glaive's the difference here. Corvus Glaive the difference. It's Swarm, MODOK. He doubles. Float none. He still loses here. wait. He goes +6. He goes to 15, 18. This ties? We force the tie into mid? At best, we tie with Strong Guy. Okay, let's send. Let's see what happens. Okay, armor. So they're going to win that. Shuri? Drunk? We got the win. My phone gave me the definition of happen. To take place or to occur. I don't know if you guys heard that or not. I don't know why it decided to give me the definition. But we get the win there. I wasn't expecting Sentry mid. Pretty solid play. I mean, low-key, Corvus is good into Mindscape. Blow up my hand. I mean, Helicarrier makes that a bit of a problem, I guess. No, that's sad. How can this happen to me? I've made my mistakes. I wish I could Snowguard Bear and make Mindscape like happen right now or something stupid. Oh no, disaster.
Opponent snapped.
No, I'm not scared of that. Snowguard, Daredevil, Loki next turn, dump our entire hand. We save damage on Jotunheim. This actually makes sense, I think. Okay, Corvus gameplay. We top deck Corvus isn't bad here. Actually, we take their Corvus. Okay. How's that, bud? Odin's Corvus to give me an empty hand. Corvus emptying the hand. Corvus is going to be used in the same fashion for them.
Are ye worthy?
They killed their Ghost Rider. So now it's a top deck. It's a top deck game. This is a weird. Oh, so I was always gonna get Sif. I ironically lose this location. We end up tying this location, don't we? This is 8 cubes. I have to play here. But we can lose tiebreaker because of Jotunheim. The challenge that we have is they have way bigger cards than we do. Because they were playing a discard style deck. So they're going to have like... did they discard Magneto? No, they discarded Magneto. They have Doctor Doom probably available. I think we lose this game. We can send for 8. Yeah.
Victory.
That was a wild game. That was a really, really wild game. On both ends. And like, Corvus Glaive was used offensively there to kind of blow up the hands into Mindscape. It was pretty cool. So this is like a Casino Hella deck with Black Knight that I cooked up, but wanted to give it a shot, test a little bit before we close our first impressions of Corvus.
Opponent snapped.
They just snapped, but I get to discard this death? How many Blade gets to land there? I'm not sure why they snapped. Okay. They have like an armor or something? They want to move Space Stone in? Okay. They want to move something. They're just turn 1 snapping Mind Stone? Okay, that's fair. Well now. This is where the snap gods, right? Where they're like, where the snap gods either have chill or they don't. This is the moment. This is the moment that you look for. Like, is it gonna happen or no? Do we have to do this? No, we don't. No, I can't do it. I emotionally can't do it. We'll have enough energy anyway. The Jinn gives us enough. Altar of Death gives us enough. Oh, you SOB. Actually, a really good play. We can actually sift Hella here. Maybe sift Hella? This is kind of interesting. I'm gonna do this. So much extra energy this game. I kind of wish I played on Nord Dimension, but I kind of want the optionality of where to throw cards down.
Minions
Go mid, go mid.
to me.
Nice. Vision's a bit of a problem. Lockjaw is not what we want. Do we kill Lockjaw on purpose here? Or we just Giganto? I think we just Giganto, because then if we draw Jubilee, we have a play. Their vision gives them options. Okay. Weird. These are weird plays. Very weird plays. Scar? It's always infinite. Sad. We roll the dice. Ah, let's send. What's the worst that can happen? 10 power's probably hard for them left. I imagine it's hard. Okay. So that's not bad. Yes. Oh! We got it! And guess what? The only card at the bottom of the deck, Corvus Glaive. I don't care. I don't care. I'm keeping this in the video. Because this is what it's like testing cards. Okay? This is exactly what it's like testing cards. I did everything I possibly could have to have pulled this card out from my deck. And Corvus is like, no. This is the first day of my existence. I refuse. Refuse to come out of the deck. 5-star Corvus, best card in Marvel Snap.